false. My hair represents who I am. I don't think it represents who I am. I think it's a big part of me, but I don't think it represents. I don't think someone would say, India, the girl with the big hair. Like,
I do think that we're in an industry which is visual. It's a visual art that we're in, and we're in a world where people do make judgments.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily going to tell you everything about me, but it represents who I am in that when I leave the house in the morning, I've looked in the mirror and said whether it's okay or not that I'm leaving the house looking like this.
Yeah.
And my hairstyling is part of that image. And that is going to be my first impression.
Yeah.
So it represents who I am in that it's who I am to my first impression, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, to me it doesn't, but as you said, probably to someone else, they'd probably, like at school, when I'm walking down the corridor, if I've got their back to me, they'd probably recognise who I am, only because I have my hair like this all the time, rather than actually looking at my face. Like, if my friend was walking down the street and I was like, oh, Shakira, come over here. I don't think I could recognise, like, her.
Do you think someone could look at you and just write a little short story about you, and like, because also how you put your hair and things like that?
I don't know. Maybe. What if they didn't know me?
Yeah, like, could you do that about me? Like, if you just look at me now, do you think you could write a little short story, and do you think my hair would have played into that?
I don't think so. I mean, if I was writing a short story and I was doing a descriptive story, then I would describe your hair. That's what I normally do. But I mean, like, I wouldn't be like, if it was supposed to.
You might have to imagine what job I might do, or you might imagine where I worked, or what my family was, or something like that.
Yeah, but I'd probably do that to someone with European hair as well, though. I don't think.
I don't think my hair would have anything to do with what ideas you might come up with.
It would. I think I would include it because it would make the viewer picture it, the reader picture you more. If I said she had light, fluffy afro, like, then they would be like, oh, that's what she looks like. Just, it would be easier to describe you that way.
But then you'd go on to say more.
Yeah, definitely. No,
it hasn't just finished about my light, fluffy hair.
No.
I've got so much to say about hair. I don't know where I'd begin. Do you know what I mean? I think that hair, it's something that people always look towards, because whatever you do, you can't avoid people making an assessment of you, and that your hair is almost like clothing, but it grows out of you. More than, I don't know, your nails or whatever else that people modify or augment. I think your hair, even if you're bald, even people who are bald and then they like shave the sides, it's part of it's a natural part of your aesthetic. So even if someone doesn't do anything with their hair, it just grows out of their head and it locks up, and it doesn't have any particular style. I think that's again something people will read, deliberate or not. So whether people pay attention to it or not, I think hair has an influence on your life in society. I'm not sure what it means in nature. I'm not sure if a lion's mane looks scarier to a warthog than a lioness's face that doesn't have a mane, or if my hair would make me look like a different creature to a non-human. Yeah, that's all I have to say about hair.